Okay.
pretty dresses.
There we go.
Oh, wait,
Hello?
wait.
Hello?
Hi, we're live.
We're live. Someone
Are
check
we?
the audio, please.
Hello? Are we
Hello?
live?
Yeah, it's working.
Bonjour. Hello,
Bonjour.
everyone.
Hello,
Welcome back.
everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Waters of Celaria campaign here on the Multiclassed channel.
Whoop,
This is...
whoop.
Oh, my camera's dusty.
Boopity
Sorry.
boopity.
This is session 37
Skilly boop.
out
Down.
of 232 or something like that.
Damn, we've played this game a lot.
Yeah, we've really been
Oh.
playing.
Got a while to go. We are all here today. Hooray!
Amazing.
Somehow I'm here.
Spiritually and physically this time. So we are in TREGARON. What are we going to do for the catch up this week? I said last week I need to think of things, but this week I cannot. So, oh, some good
Oh,
vocals.
this is
there.
some very,
Ooh.
very dramatic.
Oh.
Someone just check to make sure
Um,
the audio's balanced. Would someone mind just
Yeah, I'm
doing
gonna do that. I'm watching through a Legends Arceus trailer and I'll check.
Let me just.
Okay, good. Legends Arceus is a good game.
Let's
Go
all play
play
like
it.
Nokia's magic.
I don't understand it. The trailer's in Spanish, so I don't actually know what I'm watching.
Okay,
See.
watch the English one.
The trailer for...
Oh yeah, Win is in Spain now. So Win, why don't you
There's
explain
dogs to
last
man
week's
like that.
episode in
I feel like
Spanish?
I feel like Wen is a little loud compared to everyone else, but
Was
This is
Wendy
my-
Yeah, it's
even
also
there
I'll
last
turn
week?
it down, Dara.
I was here last week, and last week I was in the UK, which is how quickly
Yes.
things turn around.
Win,
So-
explain last week's session in Spanish.
Hola.
Hola,
¿Dónde
Ross.
está la Blue
La?
Dwarf?
Biblioteca.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Is what our party said to the merchant who they went to talk to. And buy things. And no, the potion merchant.
Mm.
That's all I really recall from last session is fucking around with a bunch of potions.
We also met like very big isopods.
Isopods.
Yes, isopods.
We did.
Fine.
However, all I know is Heimel Blue. Lol.
Rainbow blue.
Everyone's blue. Yeah,
what
so
else
the party made their way into TREGARON and had a look around before Raina invited them all to meet Elaine, a lady called Elaine. I've already forgot her name. Elaine de Lien, who
Yeah, I was about to say it's in the
was-
foundry.
one of the lead people at the mining institute for TREGARON, using these giant isopods, or bathins as they are described, to tunnel their way through the mountain in order to produce building materials and all that. And also they harvest the exoskeleton off of the bathins and they export it as it is a very durable material. She has offered you chance to get a discount on some of this bathin armor and weaponry if you help out with a situation that she has, in which in her mining expeditions, they have managed to break through into the large underground cave system known as the Underdark. And there are some creatures who have got through that are causing a disruption. So she turns to you and goes, well, I won't rush you. We've got a couple of days to prepare ourselves to deal with the situation ourselves. So if you want to get settled in, I've been told by your friend Raina here that you've only just got here, so I'm not gonna rush you into this job as soon as you got here. But I appreciate that you would like to assist, and like I said, I'm sure we can get you a nice discount on these items.
Is there any possibility we can like borrow some for the mission and then like hand them back after?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit.
Everyone.
No, just Kendall.
Oh.
and I make a persuasion
That's
check.
7!
Heimel was great at persuasion checks.
These are pretty valuable. I wouldn't want these to go missing or get too damaged as
Yeah, but
you
like
know.
you need us to like fix it.
I do. I also, time is money. And this is money.
And our time is money too, so...
Yeah, your payment is you're getting these items at some 600 gold pieces off.
It's
That still would leave 200 gold pieces, which is quite a lot.
Beggars can't be choosers here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but like, you actually need us, so...
I mean, we don't need you, but it would cost a lot of our men, a lot of our money. And, I mean, it could get pretty bad, but you all seem very capable people.
Yeah,
so...
that is, maybe. I'm not sure if I'd use the word, capable.
Well, you are
People?
seemingly capable people.
I don't know if I'd even consider us people, frankly.
I'd say we're quite capable. But Bathin, can you eat them?
Can you eat them?
Yeah. They look like bugs.
No, they're
I
like...
mean, we haven't particularly tried. They tend to live for quite a long time, and we've only lost one or two, usually to the odd couple that were really old when we found them. And at that point, I didn't even want to try and eat them, so I don't really know, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, if you need someone to taste test.
No case in point.
I'll let you know.
We aren't all of us as well. There is one other who is
Oh, that's fine. The more the merrier.
but we would need to go get him. Or
don't
something.
know.
I mean, you got a couple of days to sort yourselves out and get prepared anyway. So it's
okay,
fine.
right, it's not straight
If you
down.
just find me either down in the farmlands with the Bathins or up in my quarters.
Maybe in the
or-
farmland. Follow the marker on your map. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
thank you. What are your names, by the way? Do you have a collective name, or do I just have to remember all your individual names?
I mean, that would be quite funny.
It's time to
We
make
are
a
the
fucking
traveling
great day.
circus. You can just refer to us as that.
Yeah, it's a circus.
Small people plus 2.
Plus 2. I mean, that is
You
also
are-
good.
I mean, a lot of you are small, but then you are very tall, Mr.
Rufus.
Mr. Rufus. Okay. Don't see many of your type around here, and well, to be fair, we don't see many of a lot of your types around here, but you're all welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I always refer to us as a circus, but call us what you want, it's fine.
Okay. Traveling circus. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be seeing you all around. You'll know where to find me.
Let's go.
Make sure you come here quite early in a couple of days, and we'll get you sorted on choosing which Bathin that you're going to get on best with to go down with. Might have to do a bit of introduction and a bit of a animal kind of bonding time, but
Oh, yes.
Oh
let's
yeah,
go.
we're really good at that. And I point to like the fucking horrible little corgi we've got.
I'm not sure he'll be very good around these giant creatures.
He's not good around
He
anything.
is sweet.
He is
He's
not
a
sweet.
sweet
You bought
boy.
a vermin. That is a vermin.
I have
He is a
never
sweet
seen
boy.
one of those in
They're
my life.
vermin.
What?
His
They aren't
name
good.
is Sebastian.
They
It's
are
even a
horrible.
boy.
We can't
We
get close
don't
enough
know,
to
we
check.
never checked.
No one's going to check it. Because look at it.
We just named him
His
he.
face is like drooling all of this acid onto the
It's
floor. It's
disgusting.
kind
I
of
wanna
staring
pet it,
at
like,
you.
on the
Spend
top
so
of
much
his head.
money on it. It is horrible.
Can I just
Yeah.
check? Did we get a rest?
Yes,
It's
yeah,
been a long rest.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
had
yeah.
a sleep in the tavern.
Did you add
We
the
did
money
not
I
pay
told
anything
you?
for that dog.
No, we paid 100. I sent you how much money you had to add.
Yeah, let me add that.
Oh
right.
yeah,
Adding
100.
it.
Oh yeah, but you bear in mind it was like a
It was
5,000.
It was like 10 platinum. And
Yeah,
you
it was
sold him
shit.
like 3 fake mice.
Those are fake frogs.
Oh, frogs!
Frogs,
that
it
was
was fake
fake animals.
frogs.
Either way,
Where's fake rats?
we scammed him.
I'm pretty
scammed
sure it was
no
frogs
one.
because he wanted to buy holly.
You scammed
What do I
nothing. You scammed nothing. This thing is horrible. You literally wasted money. You might as well have bought the fake rats. They would have given you more joy.
He is giving me joy.
He is not giving you nothing.
Elaine is just
Aye.
standing looking at you with a
We're
very
just
blank
there.
expression.
Do you guys
wanna
want some?
look at-
You guys want some more
It's
joy?
like,
and then I'm gonna like take my hat off again and just pull out a rat. Just be like,
Blue Heinville pulls a rat out of his head.
Oh yeah, he's fucking
He's so
blue.
He's an actual Smurf.
Sorry. I forget.
Why is he blue?
Can we feed the rat
Drink
to
a potion.
Sebastian?
who's Sebastian?
Oh, it's
the
like,
dog.
oh no, it's
I'm gonna like look at the rat and be like, "Aye, that was a bad joke." I'm just gonna throw it towards the dog. Just
It just instantly grabs
Oh,
onto
no.
it, and there's a
It's-
small squealing sound before.
it's
Like-
like
It's like a
front
squeaky
into it.
toy.
it's like eating McDonald's. You think you've eaten something, but it actually has no nutritional value.
I really shouldn't have done that. I just kind of threw that rat.
That was a rat. That was
It's
a
Right,
rat.
fine.
I'll see you in 2 days then. And
Oh,
she turns around and starts walking away.
Yeah, you'll see us soon.
Yeah, of course, of course.
We're good at our job, I promise.
Right, 2 days then. Do we, you should
We
probably
find Bongo.
probably find the gnome, yes.
Yeah,
Wherever
we'll get
he's
the
gone. I
gnome.
thought he would come along with you, but
He wasn't there.
also I believe we are here on other business as well. Maybe we could get it out the way
Fuck
before.
yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea actually.
We have more to do.
Yes. So we go find the gnome and then we find these other people, I guess.
Yeah, probably a good idea. How many people are we finding again? It's like 2?
2 people.
One?
Yes.
Is it? No, okay, no, we'll find the gnome first. We'll find him first.
I mean, they have been here a while, so hopefully they might be well known.
We had to find. Was it Karen Trinskin and Meredith Rungspell?
Correct. Karen Triskin and Merith Wrongspell. So
Notes.
you make your way back out of the mining section of TREGARON and back up onto the streets above. Still in the morning here, and the contrast in light from down there and up above isn't too much at this point in the year. It's still a dreary winter's day. It's not snowing today, but the clouds are still thick and grey up above. You've got some time to prepare yourselves and to follow up with whatever you wanted to.
How much time exactly has it been since I left?
You would have probably had about an hour, or no, you left a bit early. No, probably about an hour and a half.
Okay. Should we go over what I'm doing then?
You can if you want to, yeah.
That's yes, I do. Because otherwise, what's the point of me leaving?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, having left the tavern, and having not learned anything from the barmaid, Bongo's gonna probably try to shoot for like some kind of notice board, or basically something that looks like a place that contains some information about the town.
Ironically, outside of the tavern and just round the side of it, there is a kind of public notice board on the side of this tavern.
Yeah, how
With
convenient.
general information. Usually just a load of adverts for various shops and bits, work notices, things as such. A couple of warning signs about various wildlife creatures that have come around at this point of the year. What exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for perhaps like I'm looking for like people that want something done, like people who are like looking for if there's anyone that wants something done in exchange for something.
A job.
Yes.
Bongo gets a career.
I got him there.
Welcome to Alzheimer's Street. Like, if there only was something that's mm.
I mean, there's a couple of bar jobs. There is a bookshop job.
Oh my god.
There's plenty of miners corporation jobs posted as well for animal handling and also support beam construction and stuff like that.
Okay. Is there a map of the place?
Currently, no. You do not have a map of the place.
Okay. But can I figure out if there is some kind of magic shop around?
You would have to go looking.
All right. Well,
So
nothing
you
here.
can either roll a perception check if you're going to be looking around manually, or a persuasion check to ask people to tell you where it is.
I want to try persuasion. Old feeble old man.
If all else fails, you can still look yourself.
13.
Doesn't take you too long before Kind Man kind of stops and he tells you that there's not really too much in the way of magical items around here. There is the crazy man that you met earlier.
No. That's not what I mean.
He somehow procures magical items out of nowhere all the time. There are occasionally magical tomes in the local bookshop. But they are short on staff at the moment and supply is very thin. Aside from that, there's not too much magic going on here.
Okay. A lot of word about the bookshop. I think I'm gonna try to head over there.
Okay. So you make your way over to a bookshop that looks reasonably new. It looks rather fresh from the outside. It looks like it's been carefully looked after, although there is a bit of wear and tear around the corner. It's named Rungspell's Bookshop.
All right. Well, if it's open, can I want to knock on the door and walk in?
You open, and there's a ding ding, a little bell on the door as you go in. You see, it is very much a very packed bookshop. The two horizontal walls are completely lined with books on shelves, and then there's also 4 individual blocks of bookshelves in the middle, and sat at a desk up the far end is this male half-elf who you can see has this kind of leather patchwork over one side of his face, almost to like cover up some damage, wearing this very plain, very humble leather and basic cloth tunic. He's currently sitting writing down notes in a book. Rather young looking. Doesn't look like they're very far on in their lives, even for an elf. Or a half elf. So it appears. But it kind of gives you a silent nod as you come in.
I slowly walk over and approach the desk. Like, hello.
Hello.
I'm just arrived into town, in not the most pleasant circumstances that I would have preferred. I'm just kind of looking for some information on clockworks and whatnot. Do you have anything along the lines?
I'm sure I can procure something for you.
Okay.
He seems to stand up and he picks up this crutch from the side, and he gets up and you can see one half of his body looks very frail and weak, and he kind of uses his crutch and he hobbles over to a bookshelf and he starts kind of trailing his fingers along before he pulls out one book. He hands it over to you. It's called Automatons of Celaria. And he hands it over to you. That's a good one. It's quite popular over in Glaumond. It was written by a guy over there.
Interesting. It's recent.
Reasonably.
I see. I see. I kind of like flick through the pages, looking at it.
There's a lot of very in detailed diagrams for very simple automatons in there, like little tiny single job servants, such as someone to pour gravy on your roast meal, or someone to sweep the floors, like a clockwork Roomba. Very simple ones.
I kind of like I kind of smile at the image of like having a little robot servant. Just for saying. You ever read this?
I can't say I have, I'm afraid. There's a lot of books in here. I don't get round to a lot of them. He hobbles back over and leans back down into his chair.
Can I roll like perception or insight to like figure out what's going on with his side of the body?
You can roll a medicine check.
Medicine. Oh, that's a 5.
Some kind of. All you can guess, it's some kind of harm injury rather than a natural disability that has occurred. It's an accident that has put him in this position, but you have no idea what.
If you don't mind me asking, you've been like this long?
A fair amount of time. Not compared to the rest of my life, not too long, but feels like it was a long time ago.
What happened?
Got in a bit of a fight.
Just that? Usually fights just... usually bar fights or whatever are a little less than a week to heal over.
I got hit bad. That's all.
Fair enough.
Right. Are you purchasing that book then?
I'm thinking about it. I might. Say, you ever need any help around the place?
I wouldn't mind a bit of help now and again. It's takes a long time to get around the place, I can tell you that. For someone like me.
You see, I'm in a bit of a situation where having a little like spot to fall back into for a couple of months would be quite welcome. If you think that could be arranged somehow, I could be
asking
with.
for a job here? Because I can do that. We're looking for people at the moment, and not many want to work here.
If I could have, if you perhaps have some kind of relatively secluded room I could stay in, then perhaps yes.
I'd have to get back to you on that one.
Well, we'll keep in touch.
Certainly.
In that case. How much for the book?
10 copper, 1 silver. Either way.
All right. Well, and here's another for a decent chat. I give him 2.
Much obliged. Thank you.
All right. Thanks
Well,
for
have a
your
good
time,
day, friend.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
And I leave.
Certainly.
Is there a specific name for the book?
Yeah, so it was Automatons of Celaria.
Should I just add that as a...
Yeah, just add it manually, yeah.
Okay. And I think I don't know if I managed to glance the party while I was still standing next to the notice board. I don't know if they were leaving at that time or...
You'd probably be able to see the rest of the party leaving to go and find Kendall and Raina as you emerge from the bookshop, just across the way. It's kind of on the other side of this kind of central circle area, and a little bit off down the street, your bookshop compared to the tavern. So you managed to catch them walking very distantly towards the mining thing. We can cut to them coming back if you wish to, if you just want to hang around at the tavern or the bookshop.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just seeing them leave. I'm just gonna go back into the tavern, sit by the bar, and just start sifting through the book.
Certainly. Just roll a intelligence check for this little reading session.
Not almost
4.
18,
Okay.
but actually 4.
It's pretty specialized stuff at the moment. It would take you quite a while to get into.
I just
But-
can.
After
It has
probably
I imagine it has like a very long description of chapters. So I just read
pretty
through
much.
that.
Oh yeah.
he looks at all the pictures in the book first.
Oh yeah.
So, about an hour passes, and the rest of the party, you make your way back to the main tavern area, just to kind of recollect all your belongings and get ready for the day out. You find Bongo sat at the bar with a book. The orc barmaid, or the half-orc barmaid, still currently sat behind, not doing too much.
I want to approach Bongo. I want to hop up on the chair next to him and be like, and like kind of slap him on the back. What you reading? Know me?
Yeah. Well, Caddy, just a little
accepted.
book. Just a little book I found.
You found?
Well, you could say that. Just a little thing of mine. Another one of many.
I'm gonna tuck it into my bag.
Okay.
It's what I would be busy with if you bunch didn't drag me out of my basement.
I mean, your basement caught on fire.
That was when I was away. It wouldn't if I was there.
Maybe.
How sure are you of this exactly?
Always keep a bucket of water handy. Fires
Would-
are
would-
common.
Would
They
one
were-
bucket have killed all of them fire spirits?
They were
really?
demons, weren't they?
Well, I drowned them in water in the end, didn't I?
Yeah, well,
No,
I would like to
I mean-
stress that there wasn't just you drowning them, that it caused them all to die.
I would have been fine on my own.
Okay, whatever.
Well, perhaps, but
I
man.
don't
With
provide
old
the
men.
agreeing.
Well, anyway, what were you all up to?
Oh, we have things
When
to
I came back here in the morning, I couldn't find you. You disappeared in a span of 15 minutes.
Well, and you care?
Fair enough.
Yeah, we have a job, probably.
Yeah, we saw some big bugs.
We did see some bugs.
I fed a bug.
They did feed a bug.
I mean, they feed themselves every evening. What's the difference?
Hilarious. But
Talking about food, should we go find some breakfast?
I mean, we can. Hey, barmaid, do you serve food?
No, they
No
don't.
Oh, they
food
don't.
here.
Okay, of course we get the one
Too
board, no
expensive.
food. Yeah, okay. Well, we can go find.
I was serving food too expensive at a tap.
I mean, this is a place with no cattle. Like they said, they had, like we said, they have bugs.
And we don't. Do you want to eat a bug?
alright.
Yeah,
Where
One
can-
of us does.
No, not you. No. I know, think. I know, sweetheart, but I was talking to Bongo.
Oh, okay.
Bongo, do you want to eat a bug?
I've eaten worse.
Don't put a
Yeah,
costume.
Bubba wants to eat a bug.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, aren't you the frog? Why are you so happy about it?
Bugs aren't
Because-
bugs.
Frogs eat bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Are you up to date again? Up to speed? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm like Ollie's
No.
reaction to like bomb.
But
Never
we do have a job. We have about 2 days to get ready for it, and well, we have things we need to do before we. It's how are you about caves and going into them, and not just a cave, like a really deep under the ground kind of deal? Are you claustrophobic?
I'm fine with tight spaces. It's what's exactly the job?
They drilled into this place called the Underdark. So we have to go figure out what is there and go like beat it.
Do I know about it?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
11.
11.
It's pretty reasonably common knowledge about the Underdark. It's a large, extremely large network of extremely massive, almost continent-sized caverns under the surface of the Earth. Home to many civilizations, ecosystems, the like. Usually the further down it goes, the more ancient horrors you find, but surface level, it can still be pretty dangerous. The Underdark is nothing to be messed with, people know.
Well, it's not the safest place on Earth, but it's probably faced worse already. For God's sake.
They faced you.
That was a good one. I'll allow that one. That was pretty good.
Ugh. We've been in a pirate town for a week. I think we can stay around in the darkness for a couple of hours without dying.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just make sure you bring lots of torches. Those of you who can't really see well in dark might be tough.
We have 2 days to prep and gather.
I'll probably be fine. I've worked in the mine pretty much my whole life, so I can hit down whenever. So.
Yes, but we've also seen you fight and we've also seen you nearly die, so I think you should definitely get a torch. If not for something as well as a weapon.
I don't think I'll do the torch.
Besides, this isn't just a mere mine. Mines is probably what the locals are perfectly used to as well. The reason they call for mercenaries is probably something a lot more nasty than just stone and darkness.
It's nasty enough to steal their own.
Well,
we've also got some business of our own to attend to in this time as well.
Yeah, we do.
Got to find some more people that we have connections with for Old Shore.
Old friends.
Yes. Right. I guess we should. I don't really know how we go about this. I'm not much of a.
I want to look at the barmaid and just want to say, "Hey, do you know?" Got the names again. What's it?
The Muffin Man?
Do you know Karen Trinson and Merith Wongspell?
Wrong spell rings a bell.
Why does that make me think of Papers, Please?
Do you know this name?
Is that you?
I can't remember where, but it rings a bell.
Great.
Yeah. Wrong spell.
I can hear the gears turning.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is there anyone else in the bar?
Currently, no.
Okay, I want to go outside and walk up to the first person I see.
Okay. There is a short dwarven man with a very neatly trimmed ginger hair and a rather short beard, rather stout, carrying what appears to be 2 buckets of water on a pole through the main town.
George.
Can I ask you a question?
You can? Yeah.
Do you know Karen Trinskin and Merith Bunspell?
And yeah, I think I know him. He's gonna. Yeah. They came here like couple of years back. They got their own little book place over the way.
Thank you
Weird.
so much.
They're kind of weird folk, but they seem nice enough.
Thank you so much. Could you point me in the direction of the bookshop?
He kind of swings this large pole with a water bucket on, and you kind of have to duck out the way, and he goes that way.
Thank you so much. I want to walk back inside. I just want to say, I know where to find them.
I feel like Tara is like still leaning across the table waiting for the orc lady to finish her fucking sentence.
It's fine, just leaning against a beam or
I
something.
think I talked to them one time.
Come on, you got it. I can tell. You're
Like,
on your tongue.
Just a
Maybe.
little bit harder.
Cheryl, I found them already. Why are we still doing this?
Wait, you did? What,
Oh, you
what do you mean you
did?
found them? Where are they then?
They're at the
13
bookshop.
months.
A bookshop. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
That's
the
it.
bookshop.
Ah,
That's
there you
where I
go.
was
Well done, well done. Ooh.
Alright then.
Should we go?
Yeah, that way.
I think that's probably
Oh, you
the
want to
best
get
course of
breakfast
action.
on the way? But yeah, we can.
We don't
need to-
serve breakfast.
No, not from you.
No, we'll find some breakfast on the way.
You want a drink with your breakfast?
No, thank you, but that's very nice of you. Well, come take a drink later
Right.
today.
I'll hold you to that.
Right,
Of
trust
course.
me, I will have a drink.
Well, you will have a
I
drink
like
for
that
everybody.
Well, they're going to need one.
Bye. She turns around.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, the
I
Chinese lady,
walk
she's
into
so
the direction
nice.
of the bookstore.
Yeah, on
Okay.
Looking at
is
for
it-
breakfast on the way.
Is it towards the same bookshop I was at?
Yeah, it's the same bookshop.
The
wrong
bookshop is
spell
literally
bookshop.
called Wrong Spell.
I don't write shit down.
I
I don't think
either.
Bongo would know
Yeah,
who
Bongo
wrong
didn't
spell
even
is.
know.
No, no.
I never told him
Yeah.
actually.
But yes, you do make your way back to the exact same bookshop that you were in, not even an hour before Bongo.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, like when we reach it, I'm gonna like sit by the side. Like are there like is there like a staircase leading to it, or like any place next to
No.
it to sit down? I'm gonna plop down there and just
I mean,
probably.
There's no staircase up to it or anything. It's level with the street, but you could sit outside it in front of it if you wish to. There's two large windows with a little ledge out the front of the shop that gives it a kind of lookout onto the central area.
Yeah, like once everyone walks in, I stay outside.
So you open the door and there's a little ding ding as you enter, and you come across, as described to Bongo, a very cozy little bookshop, absolutely packed with tomes of various sizes and colours. And sat at the desk once again is the familiar, or not a familiar figure, a figure sat down as described to Bongo, the leather patch over half the face and the crutch up against the table.
I wanna.
Oh, busy today.
I wanna walk up to them. Do you wanna say, "Hi, are you perhaps Merith Wrongspell?"
Common misconception. No, I'm Karen.
Perfect. You're the other person we need to find.
You need to find me.
Yes.
You can see his hand reaching down for something.
I look back at Sarah and I just want to say, why did we need to find them again?
He's reaching down for something on his hip, very obviously at the moment.
Wait, no, it's fine, it's fine. We're not.
Come in peace.
Yeah, Dad, we don't.
He just needs a drink.
We're
That's where I
friends.
keep my flask too. Take a drink, my friend.
Why are you here for me?
We're not here for you. We're just here to see you. Not to. It's just a technicality of words.
I vaguely recognise some of you, but
Oh,
I
that's
don't
good.
know why.
That's good. That's good.
I see.
His hand kind of comes back up and he has some kind of ornate wand in his hand now that he's kind of tapping on the table.
Oh, it's just a lovely
Nice.
stick you have there.
Thanks. It's handy.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, we're not. We're not here to do anything to you. We're just here to talk to you.
Okay, I can do talking. Not as well as I used to, but I can do talking.
Yeah, you look a little fucked up, friend. Are you okay?
Got in a fight.
It's the purple sorcerer.
Could tell.
he kind of stops and he kind of looks up at you with his one eye.
Oh,
You
really?
can see his kind of blank stare kind of turns into more of a frown. Yes.
Right. Us too, yeah?
That's why we needed to find you.
I always come back.
Oh my god, Springtrap!
Oh my god. Are you okay, Ollie? Are you gonna kill us all off this episode?
Well, he take
Everyone
out
roll
his
initiative.
exotic damage. She killed us all.
The sky falls.
I happily forgotten about all of that, but
Oh, my bad.
My bad too.
yes, Purple Sorcerer and I did have a fight. And he kind of pushes the leather covering off of his hair a little bit, and you can see almost like a kind of arcane burn of this bright purple colour has scorched the side of his hair. He doesn't pull it any further down his face, and he kind of hobbles up to his feet and gets his crutch. Left me a little worse off, so you're all lucky to be here.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can see.
What can I do for you? And why should I do it?
Remember why we're here.
Because we're really nice people.
I mean, yeah.
Tink has no clue what we're doing here, by the way. Nobody filled in Tink.
Yeah, we're really nice and stuff.
I'm kind of looking through the
Why
book
were we
while
looking
I
for them again? My god.
I'll give you a minute.
Heck the
Can I
nerds.
just ask? Were we looking for them because we were supposed to be finding leads to do with the Purple Sorcerer?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? I would relate that as Shax, but I'm not going to say it again.
But like, wait, Sage mentioned them in his letter. Ken Tristan and Marin Rungspell were wizards who had the pleasure of teaching. They used whatever banishing magic they could to dispel the magic. There were a few times where Errol nearly caught them as witnesses, but they managed to skip the blame, framing a man called Bellamy Artright on one occasion.
So wait, did you say they have banishment magic?
Yeah, they tried banishment magic on the Purple Sorcerer.
And it failed.
Probably what comes that.
Yeah, probably.
Assumedly it failed, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
if it worked, I don't think we'd be having a Purple Sorcerer, right?
Yeah, I think we'd be at home.
It looks like they missed.
Wait, who has the letter from Sage?
Not Bongo.
Is it Rufus?
I think
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say, I
Rufus.
think I do.
It's
yeah.
Rufus.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have it.
Okay, so, out of character, we were trying to find him for leads, and we found out, due to Sage, that he had banishing magic, trying to banish the Purple Sorcerer, but it failed, and they fled to Ortshaw and then to Tregaron.
Does anyone remember that detail in character that this man knows banishing magic?
Good question. Does anybody remember what is that intelligence remembering?
I think
Or is that-
everyone was, unless someone was studying the letter day by day, everyone was freaking baffled at the fact that we've been flushed memories.
Does it count if I'm good at maps?
Alright, do you want us to make a check to see if we remember in character?
Sure.
Intelligence?
We'll do a group intelligence check.
Can I do an
Oh, dumb bitches stay dumb.
Can I do an
Hey, it was starting off strong.
5?
Wow.
2, 12.
Oh.
No.
Guys, you know this is oddly perfect in terms of like.
I mean, you
how
remember that
character-
you have a letter. You might have to go over it again. But
Can I roll
I
intelligence?
mean, it's not like you were all completely forgotten that this happened.
I want to turn to Rufus. I just want to say, you got the letter, right?
Yes. Yes,
Can
I
I
do.
also roll intelligence, but for reading the book outside.
Certainly.
I will get out the letter and I will start reading it out loud.
Not bad.
No. I want to stop him. It's okay.
That's a
Can
good
I just
idea.
scan over it and just see if their names are mentioned?
Yep, you
Right,
can find
okay,
it.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I
Might
just
be
want
a
to
little
read
bit
through it
faster.
real quickly, and I just want to say, you knew banishing magic.
I used to, and even then I wasn't as good at it as Merith was, but
Where is Merith?
you see a look of remorse kind of go over his face
No!
and bring her up.
I'm sorry about
Uh,
this.
She succumbed to a curse she was put under while fighting him. We thought that it was dormant, and we set up here for a while, but became increasingly obvious that she was not strong enough to fight it off.
Fucking, what an asshole.
You mean
to kill her outright, make it a slow, painful death? What an
Yeah,
asshole.
rude.
It wasn't death. It was worse.
Oh,
What fate is worse than death?
Was it
Apart from being stuck with these guys.
Undeath.
Was this the mutations?
I'm kidding. Oh.
A more powerful version of it, yes.
Oh, it gets worse? Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
Good to know.
I had to... Well, she gave me stern instructions of what to do.
Okay, you don't have to go into detail.
What the man monologue?
It's difficult for me.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
She's not herself anymore, wherever she is.
She's not dead?
She is dead, but her body is not.
Oh. Okay.
Hey.
She's become what we know as a bone claw.
Fallout? Sorry.
Why does everyone say ooh like they have any fucking clue what it is?
Not in fucking character. Not in character, sorry. I just
Yeah, but like out of character, I don't know.
Bone claws are fucking sick, man. I fucking love
Take a
bone
moment to
claws.
just go. Take a moment to just go. Bone claw.
Paro just jumps on the table with a notebook and a pen in her hand, like, tell me all of that! Sounds, bone claws are awesome, man! Oh, I'm very sorry about your, wife.
Very sorry that she's dead. She's totally
For those who
cool,
want to roll an Arcana check to see if you recognise the...
Oh no, Kendall won't know.
I wouldn't know what it is in character, but I just think that
No, Kendall's stupid.
17 on the.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you get that 20? Oh my god.
Tigger is the one.
If you tell me what it is out of character, I might know what it is in character.
Okay, Tink and Shax, this is
Third eye.
very, very distant knowledge to you, but you recall in mainly stories about a form of necromancy that focuses on very magical sources. The transformation of a very powerful being into a mindless slave of a more powerful necromancer. A creature that has grown in size and strength and becomes molded with the shadows.
Friend.
Very, very few have ever been seen, and even fewer survived. And that is about all you would know about them.
It's a friend.
Yes, a big, with lots of claws to hug us. So
Sure, give it a shot. It won't stop you if you're not stupid.
So you say they are alive still, but obviously not alive, just
Well,
out there.
They are... Merith asked me one day to walk up the mountain with her. She said she had organized her own grave, so to speak.
Okay.
Fun?
I do not know if she is up there anymore. I am too weak to walk up the mountain to
it's okay.
You want us to go check?
I mean, we
I'm
can.
not sure if it would rest my mind or not.
But I.
How about we go and we don't tell you?
Well, then what would be the point in going?
The fact
then
you
we
said
know.
that makes me even more uneasy.
Yeah, we were joking.
We won't go.
we
It's
won't go,
fine.
we
If you
won't
don't
go.
want us to go, we won't go.
This is not our place to step into it.
Bongo is already
We're not
going.
here to defile graves.
Bongo's already
is-
gone.
Bongo,
Already
no, come back.
about-
Come back, you can't take it on your own.
We see Bongo fly down and splat on the marketplace.
Like, guys, I killed it!
It's
Bongo,
still there.
while you are sat outside, reading your book, there is a disturbance coming from within your bag.
Close in the bag.
What have you got in there?
I wanna.
Who did you capture?
Assuming first thing, I wanna take out the artifact and see if it. But before I do that, I wanna like make sure no one around is looking and like with my back to the street so that nobody sees.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Come on. Well, so it's great rolls today.
6. Can't see anyone immediately watching.
Oh, okay. Well, I still turn my back to the street and I.
So you'll see Bongo. Well, you might catch Bongo in the glimpse of your eye, turning back towards into the window and looking out. A very faint white pulsing sigil.
Ooh. Now, what could that? Would that be at the? I kind of wanna. First, I wanna look around, just to see if there's this time to see if there's anything like anomalous around.
We'd have to carry on with that perception check. Can't at the moment.
Okay. I want to. I think I want to at this point walk inside.
Okay.
And
you kind of push
and
open the door. Ding ding ding. And as you do, you all hear a book fall off a shelf onto the floor.
I give it a quick glance, but then look back to the team.
And then another.
Oh god.
And another.
Something's really not right.
Soon hundreds of books begin falling off onto the floor into
Bongo,
various
please step
piles.
back outside.
No, Bongo's still outside. He's just outside the window.
At this point,
I am.
We
in
don't
the,
know Bongo's there.
the door
I
shuts
am in
behind
the-
you, Bongo, as you come in.
Oh, that's great.
Don't know Bongo's there?
No, you know
And-
Bongo.
We know
I
now.
was gonna say, I swear we just met up.
From the bookshelf, these tiny, almost fairy-like creatures, but almost pitch black, dripping in what appears to be ink, claw out of the bookshelf and look around at all of you, letting out this kind of little chuckle as they do, before diving down into a book and disappearing in the ink of the pages. I'm going to bring us all into the if Foundry allows us to.
Do we have to roll initiative?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okie dokie.
Woo!
Roll
It's a
initiative, everybody.
14!
That's a 4.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm you know, guys, I'm gonna wait for everyone else to roll just to make it more interesting.
Tink, we're same! We're matching!
Hooray!
Well, never mind.
Oh,
I was
so
going to ask a
roll
question.
mine.
There was a stupid question. It's going to be
I was
please
setting
go
up the
first.
camera.
Okay. I need to roll. Oh shit!
I mean, she just won by 1 plus
that was good.
1.
Wow, this is great!
All right, is that all of us already? No.
2,
it's-
4, 6.
Oh, wait.
I
No,
know!
when roll your initiative.
Sorry, I'm falling asleep. I've had such a busy day.
Don't fall asleep.
That's okay.
We're about to be consumed by books.
Wake up, Wayne, we're gonna be eaten.
All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? There's been great
A
rolls.
nat 20! A nat 20!
Go on,
Eight.
Roll.
I'm not last. Woo!
Wait, I'm still first!
I'm going quicker than
Okay.
Taro.
Right. 20 to 25.
Haha.
No
funny
one!
joke,
No
buddy.
one!
Okay.
Only the highest is 14.
10 to 15.
Me. 14?
Okay, 14.
And Tink.
Oh yeah, me as well. Sorry.
Tink
What did
for-
you
Also
get?
14.
14.
Who has the higher dex?
Me.
Yes.
I have a +5, you have a +4.
Okay.
Um,
Jeez.
next,
Back to
and
13.
then. Pardon?
Max with 13.
13. Shucks. Has Sebastian rolled, or is he not in
Oh,
here?
fuck. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Sebastian.
Oh,
Oh, he's not in.
why did you say anything?
Sebastian doesn't exist. Dogs are not
Sebastian-
allowed inside the bookshop.
Okay, I
Sebastian
rolled him.
died.
He has a 10, so.
Okay, he's a 10. What's his dex multiplier?
2. Plus
Okay.
2. So it's an 8 plus 2, so a 10.
Can I have a dex multiplier
Dog.
of -1? Negative whatever
That
I
would be a
roll.
modifier, not a multiplier.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
Here.
Bongo. Bongo. Yeah, Bongo.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did you get?
I got 8.
I got 8 too.
I got a 7.
I have a -1 modifier.
I have a
Okay,
plus
Chris,
4.
what's your modifier? Plus 4? Okay.
Mine's 8.
8. Rufus. Taro, what did you get again?
A 7.
Okay, so then that would be.
I love the fucking
So
song.
then there. Then Bongo next.
No, Bongo is 8.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then Taro there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyone else?
Then
there?
Heinvo.
I've all got a 5.
I've got a 5.
Handles eating books.
Okay, is that everyone?
Books are eating Heinville.
Yeah, you had the dog, right? With the 10.
Yep. Okay, right, sweet. So, top of the round is Raina.
What did Reina roll?
Queen shit.
25.
What?
She rolled a natural 20 and has a +5 to her.
You see, Reina knew about the books.
Reina's a fucking queen!
Reina was reading one of those books.
She does not see anything at the moment. So she's going to come over and move past Shax and past Tink and stand in the middle of the room. And she's going to hold her action to
Where's
swing
the...
forward.
By the way, where's the guy?
He's here.
Oh,
It's just not on the map, it's fine.
okay.
No, he is on the map.
No, he is.
We can't see him. Are you sure he's on the right layer?
I love Foundry, it's so good!
Foundry is good. What do you mean?
Breaks every session.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he
Look,
is.
it's
You know.
Karen.
Okay,
Aaron!
next up is Kendall.
Aaron.
Can I stand on these books, or is that not possible?
Moving through those is considered difficult movement.
It's a difficult terrain, you know.
So you can't stand on them. or
You can stand on them, yeah.
Why can't I? Oh, the game is paused, Ollie. Thank you. I wanna
How well lit is this library?
move here. I'll put the dog on this side of Bongo because that would be safe. And I wanna hold an action with my nunchucks for when I see one.
Okay, certainly.
Oh, the dog moves on its own turn. I'm done.
Alright, Tink, your turn.
Are these bookshelves?
Mm-hmm.
Are they... How tall are they? Do they touch the ceiling?
Yes. These ones in the centre go up to the ceiling, and the ones on the side. It's not the tallest ceiling. Like, it's probably just about Rufus height, but
You can't
okay.
stand on them.
no.
Is there no gaps in the shelves that I can stand in?
them?
Gaps in the shelves.
Yes, as in shelves
Like,
that
on
are
the
empty.
shelves.
Yes.
Yeah, with the amount of books that have fallen off, yes. You could probably slot yourself in a shelf being your size.
Yeah, can I slot myself in the... So I'll use my climbing speed
Okay.
to... I mean, however far 25 foot is going to take me.
I mean, it's only about 10 foot tall, the ceiling. So.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, I'll do that then. So where should I... Should I just place myself
Yep.
there?
Okay, so you clamber up onto a shelf. You kind of sit in the shelf with your staff and your lamp. On a shelf.
Can I hold an action for a spell?
You can, yes, but the way holding actions for spells works is if you use a spell slot for it, and you hold the action to use the spell, But you don't. The spell doesn't go off. You still use the spell slot.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, 1 sec.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'd like to hold poison spray.
Certainly.
For if something attacks me.
Go for it. Okay, I probably should have put walls around these shelves so you guys couldn't see through them, but that's fine. Anyway, next up, Shax.
I would like to move here.
Mm-hmm.
Step past that pile of books.
Mm-hmm.
Just draws her long sword and just kind of holds it. And I'm going to hold an action to attack if I see anything come out of the books.
Certainly.
Actually, wait. No. Actually, yeah, no. That's what I'll do.
Okay, Sebastian is up next.
Yeah, I want to move him here, and he's gonna hold his
How far is his movement?
40.
He cannot make it there then, because this is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, where can he make it then?
It'll be 5'10" to move there, because he was already on the books.
Out the door, yeah.
10, 15,
20, 25,
25.
30, 35, 40.
Perfect, we'll put him there, and then he's gonna hold his bite attack
Certainly.
for when he sees something.
Next up is Karen. What's he going to do?
What is going on?
He is going to cast Major Armor on himself. Kind of raises his wand and draws a circle around his head that kind of falls over him, and this kind of vibrant yellow sparkles and kind of clings to him afterwards. He's going to take a step back into the corner and have a look around. Next up is Rufus.
I think... Okay, so here's my idea. Can I use patient defense to take the dodge action as a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hold my action in case something comes out to attack.
Certainly.
Nice. Let me just mark off the key point, because I don't use my key points often enough.
Is that your turn?
I suppose, and the books are difficult terrain, yeah?
Yes. It's like clambering over a pile of very large sand.
Oh.
Okay, I think this is a decent spot then. Where did we see them come from initially?
You heard one over here jump out of the bookshelf and jump into the book and disappear into the pages.
Okay, in that case, I'll move here.
Certainly. Okay. Next up is their turn. Rufus, from over here, you see clambering out of the pages, the ink almost congeals into the form out of the writing on the pages and climbs out. This very small figure, you can only just see it. It's a very tiny creature. It climbs up and it kind of looks towards you and lets out this little chuckle. And you watch these tiny beady white eyes suddenly flash at you. I need you to make a intelligence save.
Oh shit. We saw what my last intelligence check was.
Come on, test of smartitude.
Let's go.
Test of smartitude.
7.
7 smartitude.
Unfortunately, that is a fail.
You were not very smart.
You have failed the smartitude.
Wait,
are you calling him dumb?
Does Dodge do anything?
No.
Dodge doesn't do anything for this. This is an intelligence saving throw.
Alright, that's fine.
So you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Oof.
And you have to subtract 1d4 from your next saving throw before your next turn.
That's not good.
As you feel this kind of jabbing into your mind, almost like an influx of knowledge bursts into your mind.
Oh, so now it's smarter.
Do they have an icon?
Overflowing.
Oh, they do.
They do. They're very small.
I see.
Wait, what?
They are very small.
Oh my god, they are small. What the fuck?
Itty
Yes.
bitty.
We're gonna say it. We're all gonna say it one at a time.
I didn't think it was actually there.
It is. It's
And
Those things are massive.
guys.
you watch
Guys,
as
it's a mimic from Prey.
not a mimic.
It's a mimic.
You watch as after it does this to Rufus, you watch as it kind of lets out another chuckle before it kind of climbs back into the page, becoming 2D before the writing reforms into the book. And the laughing moves from one place to the other over by you, Heimval, as it reappears out of the book down here.
I can definitely relate to becoming.
So is that
3D
the
then.
same one?
You don't know. Next to Sebastian here,
What's your freak
another
out
one
moment?
crawls out of a page.
But
so
he had a
you
whole-
three may take your attacks against it.
Okay, who wants to start?
I can do it because it's just one attack.
Guys, smack the page. Smack the page.
That's 3 to hit. Oh shit, a 22!
Yeah, that will definitely hit. Roll for damage. on
Okay. 1d4 plus 2 of piercing damage, so 6 piercing, and 5 acid.
that. Okay. Good stuff. So Sebastian manages to get a grip on this tiny little creature.
The
And
dog go brrr.
you feel his fangs sink in and the acid begins burning away at it. Tink or Jax, do you want to do your action?
I
Wanna go
can't
next, Holly?
Oh, why can't you, Holly?
Oh yeah.
because I said when it attacks me.
Okay.
Okay, right, I'll roll in. Okay, that's a 22 as well.
22 will hit, yes.
Everybody rolling high.
That is 9 damage to start.
9 damage, yes.
And a
You kinda
17 to hit.
It shrieks in pain, and you hear 17 to hit, that will hit.
Alright. Not as much, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Alright.
Yeah, you kind of whoosh, you cleave it and it goes and it dissipates into a pool of ink onto the page.
That's easy.
Oh wait, it's dead?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Next up, Rufus, on the other side of you, one appears.
Don't do this
So
again.
you may take your held action against it.
Oh, great. Okay. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that will hit. Look at that, guys.
If only it was one more, it would have been a crit. Okay, so that would be
Everybody rolling a 19.
10 damage.
10 damage, nice.
Nice.
So you hear this little chuckling as it crawls out of the book, and you swing round and you give it a clock on the. Well, it can't really clock it on the head; it's tiny. But yeah, you do manage to smack it.
Nice. Is it just gonna appear, or is it gonna?
But
it could just leave me alone. That'd be cool.
I'll be very proud.
It backs off from you, and it's
It's
gonna.
it's on the floor.
No, well, it's flying. These things kind of they
Oh.
emerge these
Oh.
tiny inky wings and begin to flap up into the
That's
air,
pretty
kind of like
nice.
little pixies. They're kind of
Good.
spraying ink everywhere, but it seems to disappear as soon
The
as it touches
anime
the
is here to
surface.
kill us.
It's Venom, guys.
No, anime Venom. No.
This one,
No,
and
no.
again, the white eyes flash. I need you to make another int saving throw, please.
Fuck off. Okay.
Minus
this, is
D4.
this is minus D4 as
Minus
well.
D4 as well.
Okay, cool.
Nice. They're just gonna keep you
Oh,
stun
that
locked.
is a minus
16.
4. Minus 4 is 12. I can.
12. 12 does not succeed, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Ah, fuck. That was close at least.
Now you get minus
You
one.
take a single point of psychic damage, and again, you get a D4 subtracted from your next save.
That's 2d4. Okay. So
Yep.
if anything hits me again, I'm just gonna auto fail. That's how it is.
They just make
No,
you.
it's only one at a time. It's not cumulative.
Wait, did you say d4 or 4?
A
D4.
I didn't roll the d4. I thought it was
Oh.
just 4. Okay, let me roll that d4 because maybe it's not a 4, and that would be
Oh.
pop.
You're gonna roll a 4.
I rolled a 2. Does a 14 succeed?
It does.
Yeah, boy. Okay.
You gain back 1 point of HP.
Fuck yeah.
You're survived. Does that make it? But you still are prone to saves, right?
Yeah, I still have to minus the default, but now it's got 2d4, which is nice.
And then he jumps into the book once again.
Wait, no.
He
the next saving throw he has to do, Rufus, is it still stack. A -1? Or
it's
is
just
it
from the next saving throw that you make.
Alright, so it doesn't stack, so I will have minus...
Yeah, but it didn't work.
That was your next saving throw.
That was your next saving throw, Chris.
That was it. You're done.
Okay. Next up, Bongo, over from in the corner near you. This creature will appear.
Oh.
And he's going to give out a little.
Yeah.
And he's going to. What's he going to do? He's going to cast Magic Missile.
Then cast Magic Missile? What the fuck?
So he's going to do 2 at you and 1 at Kendall.
Shit. That's me.
My man's casting magic.
If I want to react with a hellish rebuke, can I is it just damage or is it an attack? You point your finger at the creature that damaged you.
Yes, that would technically work.
So as soon as it hits me, or as soon as
it will be as soon as it hits you, but I'll do the damage for both of you first. So
what
Bongo,
about
you would take
missile?
You would take 7 points of force damage, and Kendall, you would take. Let me try that again. You take 2 points of force damage.
What about deflect missile?
Read me the description.
You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
This isn't a ranged weapon attack.
Oh,
this is
very
a
sad.
missile. It's a spell.
I'll take my 2 damage.
My spell.
Okay.
Now my 7 damage.
Okay,
My
and
map's broken.
with that, he's going to disappear into a book.
Well, I'm casting.
And appear next to Heimbert. Oh, yeah.
No, I
you
am
do that
casting
afterwards.
hellish rebuke.
Go for it.
And
He has to make a dex save, correct?
He has to make a dex save of 13 or more.
Dex save of 13. Uno secundo. Where's my tab gone? I've got so many tabs open. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's also, I'm a warlock, so it's overcast.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Well, he succeeds, but he has to take half damage.
Go for it.
Half damage!
4d10, let's go.
What?
Okay. Okay, it's 31. Halved, 15.
Those are really good rolls. Holy moly.
Just
15 damage, okay.
Roasted that man to fucking death.
As these missiles strike you, you kind of let out this burst of hellish fire back at the creature, and it kind of, you see it kind of scorch the sides of it. Oh, actually, that would deal more damage. The fire seems to be very effective against the creature, and it instantly incinerates it.
Oops.
Don't mess with the gnome.
Okay, well, that messes with that. Yeah.
+1 dead.
I really fucked up for Ollie's plan. This is great.
Anyway, next up is Bongo.
Is this one in the top corner?
Also, at that, I'm gonna add 5 temp health as my feat. Nice. First time I used it.
I'm just going to delete them because they are, once they are destroyed, they are instantly dissipated.
Can we just acknowledge for a minute how powerful that is?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
How powerful what?
Your hellish rebuke.
The fucking everything, my god.
I mean, he did roll very high on that.
I did roll a 7, an 8, a 6, and a 10.
Bro, I cannot physically do that much damage in a single turn. You just did it as a reaction.
That's what warlocks be like, Miguel.
Yeah, the thing is with Hellish Rebuke, you can only use it as a reaction.
I know how the spell works, but like, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So
Is the ones at the top still here?
the only visible one as the one.
That's a different one that moved over there.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna like. No, that's not the mode. I'm gonna step over here by the dog and like.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So
I'm
you
gonna
said bite the dog.
Bite the dog.
Bongo bites the dog. Dog dies.
Dog will bite back.
No,
with
it
the
won't.
acid.
It won't be able to. But yeah, with that, Bongo is going to cast a Mind Spike at the one in the corner,
Okay.
which is a Wisdom save of 13 or more.
Wisdom save. It succeeds.
Okay. So it's 4d8 halved in that case.
Or
Which
your
is
spells are just halved.
16 halved, that's
16.
8.
Okay.
Oh.
Psychic
You kind
damage.
of toy into the psyche of this creature, and you see its head shakes, but it seems to be rather resistant to your meddling of its mind.
Meddling.
Yeah. Me. Huh? What are these books?
And with that, I'm gonna back away from the dog because fuck the dog.
Okay.
Dog make an attack of opportunity. No.
No, it has
Just
already used
kidding.
its reaction.
No, it
next-
did not. It did not.
Yes, it did. It held an action. So
Does
it
that
used it.
count as a reaction?
Yes. If you hold an action, you use that action as a reaction on your next turn.
I didn't
Or
know.
during the round, I mean. Okay,
Right.
next up.
That
Tara.
will be my. That's the turn. That's all my spells. No, not. I still have the Pearl of Power.
How tall are the bookshelves, can I ask?
They are to the ceiling. They are 10 feet tall.
Ah, okay, you can't get on top of them, they're literally to the ceiling. No, that's a shame.
Tink is currently on a shelf.
This is why I asked at the beginning of the
Tink-
combat.
I can't remember what film it was. I think it was Gremlins, where there was like one of the Gremlins was sitting like this on one of the shelves like, in between some books. Like,
I see Tink like that right now.
So scary. Okay, alright, I'm in the middle of everything. I want to go to the pile of books here. I want to climb on top, so that'd be, what, 10 foot? It doubles it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I want to get on top of the book. I kind of just want to start stabbing the books. Am I allowed to do that?
You can.
Yeah. Actually, no. Actually, no. I want to hold an action should any of them appear from any of the books underneath me. I want to be able to stab them as they come out.
Like a freaking whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just holding with one of my
Okay.
swords.
Next up, Heimdall, you're up.
Yes, so I want Heimdall, he looks at his hand and he kind of summons a little bit of fire. And he looks around and he goes,
No!
Karen looks over at you and goes, please do not burn my bookshop down.
and he kind of like puts it out, and as he notices he's surrounded by bookshelves, he turns around and goes to dive over the desk behind him. And while diving over the desk, he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the little man in the corner.
Certainly, go for it.
A squirming creature.
The squirmy creature.
14 to hit.
14 just hits.
Okay.
You can roll for damage on that.
Thank the gods.
3 damage.
Ouch. 3 points of damage.
Warlock.
This very.
versus Warlock.
You're kind of not aiming properly because you're trying to be cool and dive over the desk, so it just clips it. Yes, is that your turn, Heimdall?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. At the end of this round, we are going to go and take a quick break.
You should just let them hit you, man. 30 damage a turn.
You didn't realize.
Pew pew pew.
So,
The thing is,
Lily,
Bongo,
could you take us to the break?
yes, we'll join us back here in 5 to 10 minutes.
Alright, so a bit.
Yes, bye.
Keep my arms down.
We're
Chris,
live.
put your
We're
arms
live.
down.
We're
I
live.
was trying to.
Just go like that.
No.
It's not that hard, Chris. Look at that.
Yes,
It's not that hard.
Fuck you guys.
just relax.
Oh my god.
Are we ready?
Yes, sorry.
I hate you
Wind's
all.
disappeared again.
Wynn's
It's okay.
We are
He's
not
asking the
ready.
initiative.
He's looking.
This is
for
why
against the
Wynn does
Spanish
not-
people.
Return to shit.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're not. Wait,
We are.
Return to shit.
Are we going back?
We are back.
Are we waiting
are
for
back.
Wynn? Oh, we're
Hello.
Yeah, we're back. We're just watching Wynn slowly get a plate.
Welcome back. We're back in initiative. Top of the round. Well, as it is the top of the round, you watch for a couple of more books begin to fall off the shelves, and 3 more of these creatures come crawling out.
Where?
One down here by El Doggo.
Mm-hmm.
One out of the bookshelf here. There. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. That is a music stop.
And one over here. Okay, I just punched my mic. Let's go. Raina is at the top.
Wait, Rena still has turns. I
Uh,
completely forgot.
Raina is going to quickly jump past Shax, kind of squidge past, and she's going to turn to this creature and she's going to swing at it with her short sword. Holy fuck! That's a high number. That will hit,
It's
yeah.
a big number, that is.
What the fuck are her stats, bro?
7.
What the
That was a low damage roll. So she kind of slashes her short. I can't say that word. Short sword down across the creature. That is that amount of damage. I can do maths. There we go.
Why can't we know anything about Rena's stats?
Because then you'll
metagaming.
abuse her. Use and abuse her.
What? Oh, Kendall, you want to abuse your own sister?
And then she's going to use a bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Green shit.
That'll definitely hit. Holy fuck, she does so much damage. What is this?
It's because she is Kendall's sister. He's also built for combat.
Have you met her sibling?
Sibling.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
Have you met her?
Smashes down and then she uppercuts with her other hand. This creature's spurting ink everywhere and it's looking hard, like it's struggling to hold its form. Next up, the sibling, Kendall.
I want to move here and I want to attack this one.
Go for it.
With my nunchucks. Oh, great. That's a 17.
17 does hit.
And that's 7 damage.
7 damage.
And then I want to unarmed strike it.
Certainly.
25.
Yep, that'll hit.
Great. 6 damage.
6 damage.
And then I want to use a key point to do flurry of blows. And hit one more time. 21.
That hits.
Oh, and 9 damage.
9. This creature emerges from the bookshelf and you're kind of on it, you're ready. You go over, you whack it with your nunchucks and then you quick 1-2 jab. And the creature is already struggling to hold its form.
Yes, great.
Not dead.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Like
the siblings.
Like made
Tinker
out of...
Taylor, your turn.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Tinker Taylor, Soldier Spy. Tinker Taylor, Soldier Spy.
So what ones are alive still?
All the ones you see are alive. The ones that
Here.
are not there dissipate.
Here.
This
so there's
one.
5.
And this one. So there's...
Okay.
I mean, do we see this one?
You can see if you can see him, you can see him.
You've attacked
I would
him.
like to
I
poke
did
my
not
head
attack
out.
this one. I attacked this one.
And I would like to pass. 1 second. Scorching Ray using my lamp.
Certainly.
Watching Breeze.
I'm gonna aim at the 3 that are sort of at the bottom, so the bottom 3.
So one at each.
Yeah, 1 at each.
Left to right in order, I guess.
Yeah.
Certainly. Roll for the attacks.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No misses, no misses.
That'll hit.
12.
That'll miss.
Oh,
First two hit though. The third one, the creature kind of ducks out of the way and it scorches up the side of the wall. Does not catch anything on fire.
Okay.
Last one, the creature is instantly incinerated by this first ray.
teamwork.
Explodes into a pool of ink.
Full of ink makes. Ink makes ink.
Ink makes
Teamwork make the dream work.
The second one, 6 points of damage. This one also explodes into a pool of ink onto the floor.
Good job, Tink.
Imagine all the
not hit.
temporary HP.
Can I then jump down on?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Pretty sure if you hit the last one, it would also splatter.
Next up is, unfortunately, the dog.
Unfortunately.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna attack this one with a pounce. So that's also Kendall. Fuck. No worries.
Kind of struggles and climbs over the book past Tink and Raina, but then manages to run and jump at it.
Pounced so hard that Kendall got dragged into the thing.
Okay, to hit, that's great. That's a 5.
That does not hit.
Great, that was its turn.
There was a picture of a
Kind of
of a
gnashes
piece
at
of
the
meat.
creature, but it's kind of ducking underneath all the books out the way. Next up is Karen, who's going to
But you
turn.
said Karen as in K.
Matt wants to say something, I believe.
What was the dog's initiative again?
The dog's initiative was.
10.
Oh shit, 10.
You
Shacked.
skipped
Sorry, my
10.
bad.
Yeah, you totally skipped me.
You should have
leave
shouted.
that one.
I've got so many.
I should've
I've got so many
shouted,
tabs open. I can't see cameras sometimes. I'm afraid.
I'll
so-
shout next time. I'll leave the dog to deal with that one anyways.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here. Take a couple swings at this one that's currently
Go for it.
has its eyes on Rufus. Actually, first of all, before I forget, Slayer's prey on it. It's now marked.
Certainly.
Then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna swing at it.
I'm
Gonna
gonna cast
cast.
sword.
Yes, I will cast swing. I cast longsword on it twice, and that was an 11. So that didn't
11
hit.
does not hit, unfortunately. First one kind of just carves through the mountain of books.
No.
Come on, 16.
16 does hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage on everything for
And
that.
7
7 points of damage.
Woo! 7 plus 6, so that's 13.
Nice. A decent carve as you kind of swing upwards with your sword. It kind of splurts ink up the side of the bookshelf that quickly dissipates. It's a decent strike.
Alright, and that is my
your
turn.
Okay, now it's Karen's turn. Who's going to turn and say, "Tall man, watch out." And he's going to. What is he going to do?
Good question.
He can only do one thing. He's a bookshop worker. He doesn't have many spells prepared.
He's a fucking Waterstone owner. What are you supposed to do?
Have you ever been to Waterstone? They fucking know spells.
You see a wisp of magic come out of its wand, but the creature, you see kind of its eyes glow and the spell kind of dissipates before it gets to it.
Have you ever had the
Loser.
dream
Am I
that
watching out for it again?
you
Am I
could,
watching
you
out for
would,
it?
you could
You
do
ever have-
anything?
He has some dysfunction on his wand.
Okay, next up, Rufus.
Homeland.
What exactly was I watching out for there? Sorry. What is do I still need to watch out?
I'm out of practice. Carry on.
Alright, that's fine.
He's just kind of hiding behind the bookshelf now.
Understandable. Apologies.
Wand dysfunction.
So there is one right in front of me, right? That is
Correct.
one. Nice. I'm gonna attack it.
Fun shit.
Go for it.
Alright, rolling 2 hits. Oh, that's only 13.
That misses. The creature kind of ducks up. The way as you swing, kind of flaps backwards.
I guess I'll take my second attack.
Go for it.
That's better. That is a
24 definitely hits. Roll for damage on that one. As it kind of flaps back, you take the opportunity to kind of lunge forward and you strike it down.
Not just that good. That's 5
Damage is
one on the
damage.
dice. Is it dead?
It's not quite dead yet. It looks very tattered. Its wings are very frail. It's kind of struggling to
I'll
start flying.
flurry of blows this bitch then.
Okay.
With my third. I spent a key point as well. Oh, 26 again.
Yeah, that hits.
6
6. That will do it exactly. With your other strike, you kind of uppercut it and kind of explodes into ink as your fist kind of crashes into the side of it. It is no more. Oh.
No, it's no more.
It is
Very
no more,
abrupt thing
said
to
the
do.
music.
Jasmine,
Is that your turn, Rufus?
Guys, he was the boss of
Sorry?
the party.
Is that the end of your turn?
I think. Where were the other ones that we saw? Because I know I only saw one right there.
There's one over here, and there's one over the other side of the bookshop that you can't really see at the moment.
Okay, but I guess I might hear the dog. Either way, I think I'll. Is that Win? Wait. Win? Oh no, that's just your cursor. I was like, fuck. I was like, shit, Heidel's on his own. Heidel's shrunken down to the size of a. Alright, I'll move
Oh
on.
my god, it's
I turned myself into a dot, Morty. I don't win.
This one here is going to fold itself into one of the pages and reappear in front of Kendall.
Yes, hi.
And it kind of
Fighting
looks
bitch.
up, and you see its eyes glow this horribly dark purpley colour. And I need you to make... Wait, no, hang on.
Intelligence?
Yes, make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Your turn. Test of
Okay.
smartitude.
Kendall, you watch as this creature kind of glows, its eyes glow, and then from one of the pages, this hand reaches out and grabs onto your leg and begins clawing up your leg and scratching down it. It's fucking creepy. You take...
Any psychic damage from the nightmares you're about to have?
1 point of psychic damage.
Whoa! Hold up, bro.
And there is now a horrible nightmare ink creature crawling up your leg.
I have a friend.
Wait. Oh.
Then
Was that a phantasmal killer?
then there is this one's turn. He's going to... He doesn't like the look of the dog. He's going to step into one of the books and merge into it, and then he's going to reappear over here, out of this book here. And he's going to turn, and he's going to see Taro standing there, and he's going to... He's going to cast... This one's going to cast Magic Missile.
Look at magic missile.
3 beams collide straight into you, almost as if they were locked onto you. You take... Ah, shit. Can't fucking roll. 10. Oh, those are really good rolls. Holy moly. 14 points of force damage.
God damn.
As these all collide into you. And that is their turn. Bongo, you're up.
Alright. I'm thinking I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on the one that just jumped out down the corridor.
Certainly.
Corridor.
What save is that?
That is a wisdom save.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay. Creature is...
Wait. Yeah, no, nothing happens.
You see the creature kind of tweak its head? Tweak its head. Twerks its head.
Do I get to
The creature throws it back and shoves it off.
I mean, the insult is as follows.
If I threw it back.
Smut! I've seen pieces of smut that would make a better creature than you.
The creature does not seem phased.
It is a blobby boy.
Next up, unless that's anything else, is Taro's turn.
Okay, as the one in front of me, I'm just going to take the sword I'm holding and I just want to throw it at it.
Certainly, roll to hit.
That is a 26.
Yeah, 26 will definitely hit, yeah.
Nice.
I should stick to spells that
That
damage
is
Lots of
even on
7
the
damage.
7 points of damage. Lots of 19s rolled tonight.
Yeah.
19
Excellent.
kind of night, am I right, everybody?
Yeah.
like COVID-19.
Also, it's within 5 foot of Shax. Can I take sneak attack?
Yes, you can.
Q, so that is what?
So you toss the sword and it slices a chunk through the creature and it kind of reforms this goopy, inky mess.
How the fuck can't I remember what sneak attack? There we go, sorry. I'm just rolling it.
2d6.
And that is an extra 10
10.
damage. God damn.
Nice.
Whoa, shit.
Using the
17
advantageous position of Shax
Yeah,
to
Shax stood
pinpoint
there. Oh
Yes.
god, you're
Stood
using
there.
the fact that you're stood there just to somehow do more damage. Sneak attack
Rogue
makes sense.
brr.
Correct.
No,
Amazing.
Shaq just
Okay,
smiled
is
at
that your
him and he
turn?
was so confused.
Yeah.
You just attacked its weak point for
Just Jackson's
massive
presence
damage.
freaks him out.
Yeah.
Mind you.
What did you get over there? What
That's all I
happened
can
here?
do, yeah.
Okay. Heimval, you're up next. Oh, shit.
So Heinvol's sitting under the at this point he's kind of sitting under the table.
Funny
Yeah.
guys.
Like he's crawled under the table, and from there he kind of peeks out from under the table, and he's like, okay, and he casts summon Shadow Spore
Oh,
to
where would you like to
yeah.
summon it?
where would I like to summon it? I would like to summon it like in front of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
there.
That's a
Yeah,
big shadow.
That is perfect.
It's a friend!
He big. He
Oh my
big.
god, what the
Boy.
fuck is that? I just looked at my fucking
Guys,
screen.
Sorry.
guys.
You watch
It's
as
the-
across the room the shadows from the bookshelves kind of all elongate and form up into this spectral shape in front of the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Guys, it's the
Um,
bone claw. Oh
And
no.
it goes directly after you, correct? Or do you
He
roll
does.
them?
He does go directly after me. So first of all, I'm going to use the Shadow Spawn's going to have the Despair trait,
Mhm.
which means that any other creature within 5 feet of it has its speed reduced by 20 feet
Certainly.
instantly. Then
Is it walking speed or all speed?
it says any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced by 20 feet until the start of that creature's next turn.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. Cool.
Then he's going to use. He's going to then cast Chilling Rend on that creature in front of him.
Certainly. What do I have to roll, or do you roll it?
My spell attack modifier to hit.
Go for it.
Okay. Is that just
So
my?
roll a dice and add your spell attack modifier.
I think that's 5. I'm not too sure. I think it's 5.
Go for it.
16.
16 does hit.
Go on. This I've got to get used to this spell because it's fucking confusing. Right. The hit is 1d12 plus 3 plus the spell's level cold damage, and the spell's level is. I don't fucking know. I don't care.
I think it should be. What level is the spirit, the shadow spawn thingy-majig spell?
The 3rd level conjuring spell.
Okay, so it'll be +3 then as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So a d12. So a 9 plus 3 to make it 12 plus 3 again, which is
15. Christ. Yeah, this shadow kind of appears out of the darker corners of this bookshop and kind of this stretches its shadowy figure out, and this kind of chill grasps hold of the creature, and the ink almost freezes and dries up before splashing down onto the floor. The creature is deceased.
I'd like to point out that we've been fighting Venom manga longer than the dinosaurs the other day.
The dinosaurs didn't come from a rift from a magical device.
I was about to say, they're luckily not as bad as the King Imp.
King
Then,
Imp, King Imp, bring back King Imp.
What a
Honestly,
god.
Oh yeah,
King.
dodge.
Is that your turn and your shadow's turn, Heimdall, then?
Can I then move the shadow like on top of the table?
Next
so
to you?
it's like standing on top of the table. So Heimel's under the table and the
Okay.
shadow's like on top of the table.
Okay,
It's a table
amazing.
sandwich.
It's an altar now.
Amazing. Okay, next up, top of the round, Raina is going to...
Drop us another 36 damage.
Yes, queen shit. Come kill this one, and if you don't kill him, I'll
Raina
finish
is
him
going to sprint over with her sword in her hand. She's going to take a swing.
off. Siblings.
Yep, that will definitely hit. And then damage. Yep, max damage as well.
I will definitely kill.
Raina
Yeah, I was
steps
about to
in
say.
and slices through the creature and it explodes onto the floor. The creatures from around your legs suddenly dissipate, kind of.
Thanks.
It was just a prank. You just were too stupid to realize.
Wait me, bro. You know I can turn around. It's my turn now.
Oh, shit.
I didn't
That is the
say
end of
it.
combat. There are no
I
more
did.
creatures.
I turn around. I punch one now. No.
I turn invisible. I punch you
Actually, I
back.
don't want to play this one. I'll play this one.
Music. Let's go.
Oh, we're in Secunda on the moon.
Right.
Let me kick its fucking ass.
So,
Let me show it.
at the
what
end
I'm-
of this battle, the books strewn all around across the floor, various faint ink splodges that slowly fade over time.
We should clean up the books.
What? Is this, the regular occurrence with this shop?
No, it is not.
Oh,
He starts rapidly turning around and he kind of hobbles over with his crutch and he kind of starts pouring through some of the books as if he's looking for something.
I want to start picking up books and putting them back on the shelves.
Also, what the
Okay.
fuck is that? And I just point to the fucking horrific space. What is this?
It's the mother of all these.
It's a ring raid.
Kind of just stares at you with hollow eyes.
Reinfeld, are you going to introduce us?
Yeah, I'm gonna like crawl out from under the table at this point and be like, "Hi." Oh yeah, that's just something something else I found out I can do. I can spawn the shadow thing, and it's really useful. I mean, it's not really good bearing in mind I'm meant to be trying to be like more confrontational, but
Yes,
you know.
yes.
What the fuck? When could you do things? Where did this come from?
Sometimes I just kind of like wave my hands around and
I
things
got
happen.
that.
You know, Sunday I was doing like a lot of work with my hands, and out of nowhere, some black stuff came out.
Oh, I mean,
That
Anyway.
doesn't sound healthy. Bongo.
I'm sorry. Go.
Okay. Bongo's gonna try to make his way over to Karen, and
Yeah. Karen's picked up a book and he's currently frantically kind of
and he's gonna lean in.
through the pages.
There must be something in this shop that I didn't notice at first. Last time something like this happened, I've been approached by a bearer of a certain kind of a strange amulet. And this time, I assume I got close in the vicinity with something that you might be hiding in here. Do you know anything about that?
I do not, I'm afraid. But these creatures, and he says, and he points to a page in a book that he's reading. You can see that the book is titled Outer Planes. And points, these are tome fairies. Creatures of knowledge. They feast on it. Mainly in books, but also from living people minds. I've heard about them, I've read about them. But I very rarely came across.
Sorry about your shop.
It's fine.
I can help you clean up later on.
I just like to imagine that Reina and Kendall are putting away the books together, like.
Yeah, and in the
That-
meantime, Tink is frantically jumping up to the top bookshelf and back down again with books to put them back.
Yes.
I'm just gonna pick up a couple of books as well and just start putting them back. Because I'm
I want to see if I
fucking room.
I want to see if I can throw a book through the fucking spectre.
I think
Through the ghost. Okay, roll to hit.
Which is a book.
Yeah, well, it won't be proficient in it, but just to
I mean, I'm
basically
not really
roll.
looking to do damage. I'm just looking to see
No,
if it goes
it's
through
just
it.
just to see if it hits. Yeah, so just a dex
Just a
check.
That's like a 17.
The book goes, and it kind of a puff of smoke kind of dissipates from where the book goes through, but then reforms through it.
Oh wow, that is really cool. That is really cool. Can you do more stuff? Does he just reform like that all the time? I love him. He's great.
He's so talkative.
He's so talkative.
Bone kind of helps pick up some books as well, but whenever he gets a new idea, he's like,
But for example, do you have perhaps some sort of amulet or a ring?
He goes,
Some.
no. And then he kind of looks at his hand and his arm. He kind of pulls it back, and you can see underneath the clothes that he is wearing, there's horrible scarring, almost kind of purpley in tinge. And there's almost like, you know, when people are struck by lightning, the scars that they get is almost like in a lightning pattern throughout their body, where the lightning burns basically through the least points of resistance in the body. It's similar to that, but these scars are almost glowing, a pulsing faint white glow at the moment. Oh, that's new.
I see. This is not good.
He pulls his sleeves down again. What's caused this then?
I should. This is beyond what I can quickly explain. Well. I think I should leave. Hopefully it subsides. And with that, Pongo's gonna try to quickly make his way towards the door and walk out.
Where is the door in this
Really?
bookshop?
At the front here.
There.
Oh.
I'm outside.
Why notice the door opening and closing? Like notice like
You
him-
probably
him-
see him walking by.
Just watching him walk out. Okay.
Doesn't he just walk this road or either this road?
Yeah.
Either way, you
it's a reasonably small shop.
Yeah, you'll probably see him.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't reply.
Well, he's got the walkabout. Let him be.
Do I recall anything from my research about how a wound could be tied to a device, or how a spell that was cast to inflict damage could be connected?
Roll an Arcana check.
Here we go. This is with advantage. Okay, let's go. Yes, one good roll.
16. You kind of think back on your magical knowledge and what may have caused this, and you recall with the amulet with Shax, it was a physical magical source that Shax was carrying around. So there must be some physical element to it. And then you think, what if he himself is infused with some kind of magic? And then your brain puts two and two things together. A dormant curse could count as magic.
Yeah.
He could be cursed.
Having realized this, I imagine I would be like walking back to the tavern, like halfway through. I kind of like turn back and I can't make it for that.
Certainly.
I'm just gonna look like an insane person.
The doorbell goes once again. Ding, ding.
Oh, you're back. See, I told you he'd be fine. He's coming back. He's fine.
I like slowly walk over to Karen and like, I'm sorry to say this, but I have reasons to believe you have been cursed as well.
There's
Like,
somewhat look of sorrow, I would
well,
say.
like, not as well because I didn't hear the previous conversation. Cursed.
Yes.
You have been cursed.
There's a somewhat look of sorrow over his face, but also a kind of look of acceptance as he kind of lets out a heavy sigh. I did fear that my persistent injuries may have been more than just persistent injuries.
Sorry that you have to find out about it like that. Certainly
And
not.
I'm
No,
sorry
this-
for what I'm going to have to ask of all of you as well, if this is so.
What do we have to do?
Do we have to kill him?
Don't think we can.
Killing me would not solve the problem, unfortunately. You must do what I had to do with Meredith.
Bury you?
Like right now, you're still alive.
Like that is
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
That feels wrong.
This is very. Can we at least wait for you to die before we
Should we
bury
I
kill
will
you
not
first?
die.
Should we
Alright,
kill
well-
you first?
Don't
just feels-
know.
It feels
Look,
bad
this
to
is-
bury
this
you
is-
alive.
Extremely hard for me to process at the moment, so if you could all shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
Fair
This
point,
is my
fair
life
point.
here.
Take
in
your
my
time.
hands. I've lost my
Of course, I'm sorry.
best friend to this.
Oh, I thought you guys were dating.
Okay, I think you can shut
Alright,
up now.
Scandal.
My life was fine until you came along. Ugh.
I think.
How'd you look at Reina like, did we notice, man?
Raina
think-
kind of looks down and doesn't process anything.
I think denial is a bad approach to the issue. If we hadn't shown up, you'd just, one day.
I think the first time we met him, like back in Old Shaw, which was all wiped from our memory.
I just told you to shush. Shush.
If we
The man
hadn't,
process. The man process what's happening.
He kind of hobbles and turns around to his desk at the second where there's a shadow figure looming over it and a dwarf kind of hiding under it.
I kind of forgot about that.
He just kind of shakes his head and turns back round again. Look, killing me will not solve the problem. Bone claws are not living. They are not dead either. They are both. If you kill me, I will be reborn as it. If you leave me to live, I will turn into it. It doesn't matter. I had to try and contain Meredith during her transformation as much as I could, under her request. Who is this sorcerer? What are the questions you need from me? I might as well help you if it's the last good thing I can do in my life.
just gonna look across all everyone else. Wait. And who is Meredith?
Great, we don't have time for this.
There have been more curses.
Quick, I do not know.
I'm trying.
Oh, fuck, what questions did we
how
have?
long.
Oh, what were you doing? Like, how did you try to fight the purple soldier? What do you know about him?
What do we know? We know that he is not some. Well, he may be some other worldly being, but he has a physical form. He appears to be under all of the hoods and cloaks he appears to have what a lot of the folk of Celaria have described to be an elvish person, but he is not. He's not elvish. He is not a race. He is just a being. But it is a problem that they think he's an elf. The Diamond Treaty is collapsing, and the humans are using any excuse they can to break it. They think that this is an elf archmage attacking their town.
Okay.
I guess we're talking about him. Physicality is a good sign.
Lovely.
Anything else?
Well, there's two sides. There's the political side of the people who don't know what's going on, and there's our side, what we know. I reckon that the humans are going to use this as an excuse to go to war against the elves once again.
God damn it.
But then there's us, the people who had tried to be silenced, the people at Old Shore. The sorcerer is being of immense power and necromantic magic, but that's not his thing. It's like he's playing with necromancy. The creatures we first fought were nowhere near as powerful as these bone claws. He's learning.
He's getting better as he stays here longer.
Or he's practicing. He's
good.
He's not innate. That inspires confidence once again. Huh. Although that means if anyone should take him down, they have to hurry.
No, I'm not sure that's it. It's like he's trying to learn more in order to accomplish a goal. The way he targets the towns in order for this dagger, it's like he's trying to learn more.
Is there what's the specific pattern, if there is one?
It's like he's experimenting in all his attacks. It's not... He obviously has the goal to obtain the artifact, wherever it may be. But it's like he's practicing every time.
Sounds like any
learning.
Good old crazed mage researcher.
Yeah, but he's stronger than that.
Using his...
He's clever. He may be crazed, but he's not delusional.
We know that you tried to get rid of him before, is that correct?
Yes.
And failed.
We tried. Yes.
You used a magic, is that correct?
Banishing magic, yes. How banishing magic works. A creature from another plane, if you banish them, they are sent back to their home to never return unless they find a way so themselves. That is how banishment magic works. And those with arcane knowledge among you, that is correct. You know that banishment magic, the spell banish specifically, if it targets a creature from a different plane and they fail, then they are sent back to their home plane. And he continues. But he returned. He was temporarily sent. That meant he is of this plane.
He tried any direct lethal spells? Has any of you?
We have not become close to overpowering him yet.
Well, sounds. That, however, does not inspire confidence.
But we should, once we've sorted out my business, you should all get back to Old Shore and protect this artifact as best as you can.
Old Shore is burned down.
We're going to break it gently, but okay,
Sage is probably dead. I'm so sorry to tell you. The sorcerer attacked. We were sent away. See if we can get him to stop. That's why we're here. We're trying to find more information.
We also have the artifact.
You have it here.
Yes.
Don't get it out. Keep it a secret.
We're not going to. It's not exactly.
Who has it?
Think
Keep it away from me as well. If I'm cursed, then maybe I'll be.
Well, we won't even tell you who has it. It'll be a mystery.
What? Back to the task at hand. What is it exactly that we need to do to make sure that there is no sudden onslaught of people due to a new bone claw? I'm sorry. I know this is tough to process, but you have to
It's
focus
okay.
here.
I haven't been in control of most of my body for the past year anyway. Bone claws are pure creatures of shadow and darkness, and so you need to seal them in a tomb of pure light. You need a place where the sun will not be blocked by any shadows.
You
Well,
Top
want
of a
us-
mountain.
Let's go then.
Well, once we get up there, you can't just leave me there.
What
I'll
do we
just come
want?
straight back down again.
What do you want us to do?
I feel like the sun is precisely blocked by a whole bunch of rock and earth for about 12 hours every day.
I
Yes.
go to the peak.
It's still not gonna light at night!
Yes. Which is why Meredith had a way to lock herself up during the night, but she's gone.
And
And
do you?
with her, the secrets.
So we need to find a way to lock you for the night. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Do we have any clue how long this?
Yeah.
How long we
do
still have?
Yeah.
I do not know. And he kind of pulls his arm up, or his sleeve up his arm. It doesn't look any different to what it looked earlier. And
I mean,
he kind of
there's
pulls
no-
away this leather covering on his head, and you can see a whole fully scorched side of his head, the eye socket almost completely empty, part of the nose burnt off, the lips and the cheek all scorched down to muscle, all tainted with this kind of horrible purple with these lightning strikes across it.
I mean,
Jesus.
I mean, there's no physicality change, right? Yet, so that's okay.
Cover it back up, man.
Can happen very quickly though.
Yeah, how?
It is.
If you mind me asking, how quickly did it happen before? I mean, was it like a few
Meredith
days?
she was strong. She was strong. It took a while.
Okay.
And I'm lucky. If it happens to me, it will probably be quick. But when you have to sit at a mountain camp for weeks on end watching your friend transform into something they're not, it changes you.
I have no doubt in my mind. All right. Do you know if the whatever camp or contraption she had up on the mountain, is it still there?
I see no reason why it wouldn't be unless she escaped herself, which she might have at this point. We don't know much about bone claws.
So she kept herself locked up. Do you know it was magic or was it contraption?
I assume a mix of both.
Okay. I mean, that is the start. That's the start. We can probably do something with that.
Enchanted locks. I can do a bit of magic myself. I'm not what I used to be, but
How long is such a bone claw to be locked up in there? Surely not for the rest of eternity.
until the master dies. And then the soul may be at rest. We hope. But
Well, we have
Well,
another
You know,
job.
please don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. But is dismemberment any kind of an issue for the curse?
But it's Mongol.
No, that's a seriously good question. Long claws can't use their fucking claws if they don't have arms.
They don't have bones.
They have the ability to regenerate themselves.
How about fire? Complete
I
disintegration of
I
the
do not know. I have met one of these creatures, and it was my friend, and she is locked up a mountain.
Well, then that is probably our best shot.
This
Anyway.
man is dying, and Bongo is just like,
How about this?
How about we take off your legs? Then you can't walk.
Well,
These are fucking heavier shit than I expected our D&D campaign to turn into. We gotta kill this man.
no, we just gotta keep him safe while he's dying.
well, there
Wanna be-
are a few possessions I will no longer be needing. They may assist you. You may be able to figure out what they are, where I haven't. He quickly opens his desk. He pulls out this tiny little bell on a little handle. It's very ornate. It's almost like a slate handle and a very silvery bell with a couple of symbols on it, and he puts it on the table. I don't know what it does, but it's magical. I can detect magic. I cannot identify it.
We
I reach out for it, saying, I asked you precisely if you possess any magical items.
Yes.
I kind of take a closer look at it.
It was not relevant. I knew what this would be about, Mr. Gnome. This item is not relevant to that. If it was any magical item, this whole shop would be sparking up.
Well, in that case, well, excuse me. I am.
It's fine.
I've dealt with many type of people. You know. Being a little simple in speech has become a bit of a habit. Anyway.
And a few scrolls, and he pulls out about 6 scrolls that he puts down onto the table. Well, this is everything I can think you have use of.
Yeah.
And, well, I will not be leaving coin for anyone else, so... I mean, I don't make much here, but you're free to take coin if you will, or if not, I'll give it back to the people of TREGARON who have housed me.
Give it back to the people.
Yeah, we're okay for coin.
That's the first time I heard Taro say anything like that.
Minis take it from him, steal it. The thrill of the steal.
Oh.
Yeah, we're okay for a coin. He looks for his
And
pockets. There is no coin.
Any books here, you are free to take. They are.
Would there be anything in these books about?
There could be. I mean, there was this for the tome fairies, and he kind of chucks on the table.
Worth checking out.
That's
If you're
something.
dealing with extraplanar creatures, then
Oh, that would
it
be
might
very
come
useful,
handy.
actually. I think we should take that.
Ollie, can I look for books about, like, plants and about, like, moon cycles, etc.?
Okay, yeah, you may do so. You can roll an investigation check.
I want to take the planar creatures book. That's okay.
Yep.
Great, it's a 10.
Okay, well,
Hold on
if
to this
everyone
one
wants
for
to
me
have a
as
think
well.
over the next week, if you want to look for any books in here, and
Nice.
private message me, and I'll
Do they have
let you
Harry
know.
Potter?
For now,
Oh, it's
we're
actually
going
good. Oh,
to
yeah.
we're going to end that session there.
Yes.
So thank you everyone
Yeah.
for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you everyone here
Bye.
for playing. We'll
Alright.
see you back here next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.